Jude Obasomi, now one person when we say we know well, lecturer, man of many powers, observer for many, he's a political observer and all of that. And one youth too, when we say, to the groom youth and all of that, and I be want to when we say a day for a mind. We talk about you just now, I go call and come, maybe say, come talk to us. Professor, that will call you
no,
now.
I never reach you.
You know, they look at like the now professor when we say we get for this country. Jude Obasomi, welcome to our program.
Good morning.
I greet you.
Listeners.
Yeah. The last election, you go there, go observe. You leave Edo State here, go as far, which state you go?
Bayelsa.
You go Bayelsa State and all of that. How you see the conduct of the youth for the election?
Okay, first of all, my people, I greet you now. Today now, World AIDS Day, so I want to identify all those who are living with the disease. And for we, where some of us who no get more, try to live healthy lives, make the thing no come catch us. You see, youth involvement in politics, for me, I go look at from 3 different areas. One, before election, during election, and post-election activities.
Before, during, and after.
After.
Okay.
You know, now I won't look at them. Then I'll use the Bayelsa experience because for the past 1 year, I've built up to the Bayelsa election, and some of us were involved in the process because I may be the South-South rep or the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room. So they mandate me to monitor the processes, starting from when they talk to people to go register and to go vote and what have you. So in terms of youth participation, I can see that before the election, man, some young persons have that desire, that drive. I won't go vote. We want to make sure that we can effect a change. Recall, say, we just come out from the May and the February election, where some people feel, say, that their own man supposed to win, the young man no come win, so money they vex. But thank God, say, the narrative don't they change now. Because if what happened after that presidential election, some young person decided not to come out to vote, which some of us felt that was not proper at all. But as a build-up now, you see this desire. Some of them even go to register to go and vote, and some of them even make effort to contest. But along the line, you know, say to go contest the election, now you need to get responsible money.
Yes, no.
No be savings. You must have money. If you are buying the form for 30 million, you go know to get about 300 million. Every say now nothing.
Yes,
I go feel be say the song go be say if they burn 1 million, you know go shake you. Before so young persons now don't get those kind of assets and capacity. So you can see that level of involvement that before the election, like, they reduce or limited to only going to go and register and to go and vote. And maybe some of them now to act as advisors and also to serve as talks where they go to use. At that time, the youth now go fit the enter leader house. You go enter leader house, sit down and drink tea with the leader. During the election proper now, then once you they exhibit some tendencies. One, some of them go say, okay, find those actors, ad hoc personnel, where they go recruit. Some go say, okay, they go act as canvassers. There are others to decide, okay, man, I just to go and vote. Others go say, okay, fine. I want to monitor the processes and see how things have been done.
All the barber things when they say they have for election, now use the hand in the day. The go-go thing when they say you go have for election, now use the hand. It's supposed to do. So the barber thing did their hand.
Yes.
The go-go thing is supposed to do their hand.
Yes.
And the rest. But we they see and say most of all of these things then, when this is supposed to happen, the go-go things then, they don't agree they put the body inside. How to truncate the process, how to buy money inducement, now they will think of how to, you know, scatter the whole thing to make this maybe no worker, to screw and to make it favor one leader or person when BC say don't engage that service. Now basically the day after, how will they change this narrative among the youth as Edo State government
very good. May I quickly conclude on the talk before now. So you see the relationship now, and now they will use them for different things, give them too many things to do. After the election now, that relationship between Oga and the boys, no day again, they don't scatter. So in terms of youth now, now small fraction of young person they do the bad thing, but they put in this small young fraction, they get enough backup to do it. They'll get this software so that they say, take gun, take this one and go and do whatever. So that's why back. Yes, now you understand. So that is why we appeal to young person. The era don't pass where we go allow ourselves to be used. If your guy tells you, carry gun, go kill somebody, tell your guy, no problem, I will go. But first of all, that's your first somebody for UK. Bring and come so that two of us now will go do the operation. If they begin to have that kind of mindset or thinking, now it will reduce. Now what do they use? They will use us now after they don't promise us, saying when we win election, you carry now come become SSA, become commissioner, give you board appointment. Those will not go happen. At the end of the day, now, the youth will now go back. all those things where they give them to go operate, and when they collect them back, they are with them. They'll come to say, I get gun, I get it. Make a user to see how better I go to survive. Now. So those are the issues. So now appeal we need to do now. We're going to talk to people, particularly this EDO election coming up next year. I just pray make it everything they calm. All those big men where they say I may want contest now my turn, over my turn. Make them understand, say, if eventually the young people can't go die now or problem happen, our state may not be there. Rather, let them encourage them. And for our young people too now, not to allow themselves to be used. For me, when they go tell young people say, we are the future leaders, I know they accept them again because when you look the future now, and maybe 30 years ago, those guys will say that the future leaders, now they still the leaders to today. And if care is not taking 10, 20 years, they will still the lead.
So maybe future that 100 years to come.
No, your future starts today. So the young person must take ownership. That's why they comment some areas where you go see young persons now, they acquire position. But again, among some of them now, some people are very, very funny. Using a case in point of this some local government chamber we get now, most of them are young persons. The question is, what have they been able to do in the last 2 or 3 months where they occupy position as council chairman? Have they been able to make impact on the young persons, or are they still reasoning like old people? So I believe that young people now, any position where they give up, let them see how they go. If they make their desired impact or change the system.
What did they really pull the youth from participating in the mainstream of election? Because one thing when I read one time, they just say youth for Nigeria form over 60%.
Yes, of the voting strength.
You understand? Over 60%.
Yes.
The elderly ones now, they take one.
Yeah.
The others now, they don't even reach to vote. They don't they vote. Why it be say they go like to day for the fringes of the district, they for the side. They don't want it for the mainstream. Like if you look at now, you go look all of them now, how many people they will come out among you say they want to take form? There are very few people they want to form. So what will be that when they drag them back?
You see, now the level of poverty, exposure, awareness, and the mindset. Most young person now feel say I am coming to be serving one particular master. And the elders too are not prepared too now to serve, but they can also propel or encourage some of them now to aspire and to get positions. Imagine, how can you put a form like what you done the year now? Say some parties now are now putting their forms for expression about 5 million. You won't collect the form 30 million. Tell me, which young man will be saying no? They don't.
Only one party don't come. Only one party.
I say about that. The other ones now forget. They go right past that one now. Which young man now will be saying no? They put you on for bad party can get 5 million, almost 35 million now, just to go collect form.
They want to about 35 million.
I just say, so you can see that the atmosphere they say not the young should rule or what have you. That campaign not too young to forget it. That campaign now it will favor their own children. Where they say they will buy form for them. So that is the issue. So for young people now, we must begin to be to continue to engage government and make we try our best. So any position they give young man, make we try to say our best to encourage other young people. And that's what we are not having now. You will see young man, he be council chairman, or be commissioner, or be what have you now. You know, we carry young people follow body to give them better ideas. So now all those old leaders will they say come allocation come today now, give social percentage, and if you don't give them, now they go sponsor the same young people against them to remove them. So that's the ugly situation we don't find ourselves for our country.
Jude Obasomi, if I make a hold you yesterday or no go let you come up because time I want to be say they wait for, you know they wait for us.
No
give
problem.
Me the handshake again.
No, I give you free of charge.